Hi there, welcome back to David at Go to Hobbies. Right, where do I start? With all the good intention in the world, I came in on Sunday and to take a load up to Aberdeen. To the last video regarding coming in and doing my bit, thank you to the last person that left a comment regarding my "it's all bollocks." Yeah, you know who you are, and thank you very much. Now, yeah, I did get stressed about it, but the problem is the last driver should have defected that. That should have been changed well before I'd had that trailer. People are not doing their vehicle checks, which annoys me because I do mine. And the point is I'm trying to make here, yeah, we are part of a team. It only takes one apple to spoil the rest, and let alone that's what's happened. But I feel that, yeah, I mean, it annoyed me because I'm trying to make my Monday delivery to Aberdeen easier. It's a bloody long way, and I thought, do you want the truth? The boss won't pay me for running in on Sunday, right? And I'm doing it for my benefit, and that is to make my Monday an easier day. But the knock-on effect was I didn't leave the yard till gone 8 o'clock that night, and I had to get a shower, run up to Lancaster, stop at Lancaster, and drive on the next morning. I actually finished a parked up at Lancaster about midnight, and it is somewhat taking the piss, to say the least. I feel used and abused. I said to the boss the other week, what about giving me an extra 50 quid just to know I'm doing all this work? No, he wouldn't have it. I thought, you fucking tight arse. There's an old saying, isn't there? What goes around comes around. So I'm doing all this, yeah? And what am I getting in return? Fuck all. And I'm sure they think I'm Santa Claus. I've got that magic sleigh on the back. Yeah, I can run around the country dropping off parcels, pallets and everything else. And all happens by magic. They're at it again. Someone's had an accident or something. Someone's burnt their frying pan. But the way I see it is this. I go above and beyond doing my job. And I've been doing it 41 years. And the problem is that I try to do my best. I try to be courteous and kind, but I see a lot of drivers, they don't give a shit. They really don't. A lot of HGV drivers, they're just bad drivers. A majority of HGV drivers are bad drivers. They tailgate, they take cut corners. I had a HGV pass me this morning. Right, I'm coming off this next junction, right? And he's going past me. What does he do? Pulls in front of me and comes off in front of me. I think, you absolute arsehole. And these are the HGV drivers, yeah? That we've got to deal with nowadays. Mindless morons. And I'm not saying every driver's the same, but a high majority of these drivers, unless they're new drivers, they're not new drivers. I find it's tipper drivers and tanker drivers and bulk powered drivers are the worst. They really are bad. There's a lot of lack of common sense, lack of understanding, and the whole thing is the job's fucked. Honestly, the job's fucked. It's not so much the job, it'd be a great job if everyone done what they're supposed to do and drive sensibly. And do you know what? When I hang my coat up and I say, that's it, put the keys on the hook, and I say, fuck it, I've had enough. I could do that yesterday. I really could. But tight ass bosses. See, the thing is, as I'm going back to it, and that is, if people done their vehicle inspections properly, it would have been picked up, it would have been noted, right? I do my vehicle checks every morning without a fail, right? And the reason why I'm doing that is for my own safety, right? If you hear some noises, I'm just getting loaded. Just pull that door to. But the whole point of this is, isn't it, is keeping the public safety, keeping everyone safe. But these drivers have just not got a clue. They don't give a shit. They really don't. I'm old school, I'm afraid. I do care. I really do care. And I sometimes wonder why. I really do. I sometimes wonder why. And I just feel it's the whole society is letting everyone down. Where it's many complicated things making it like this, but it just, people just have got the wrong attitude. They really have. They've got just the wrong attitude. I'm alright, Jack. Fuck you, sort of attitude. And I just think, you know, why? Why? But going back to last Sunday, and it's a case of the tyre. I know the legal limit is 1 mil, right, on a commercial tyre. It's 1.6 mil on a public, you know, your private light goods vehicle. In other words, your car. But the thing is, right, it was awfully bloody close. I wouldn't say a mil is a fraction. It's almost bald, isn't it? And you think to yourself, even 1.6 mil is, but most tyres have got wear markers on them, and it was down to the wear marker. I thought, you know what? As I say, it should have been bloody changed. So the last driver to that trailer out should have seen it, or they're not doing the vehicle checks. And you know, it's their O licence, the company's O licence is at risk. All you get is if I didn't do it, right, and I got to stop with Oza, I'll get a fine. I'll get points on my licence because I didn't do my job properly. That is not what's going to happen. And one of the things I will also say, and that is, when you defect something, do they always do it? No. It's like, you know, the curtain on the curtain sider, you know, the ratchets at the front and back, they're not even bloody lubricated. They're like rock solid. You think to yourself, have we got a bleeding mechanic doing this, or have we got another flipping grease monkey? And all I think, you know, how they get them through the MOT, I have no idea. I had a trailer the other week, a few weeks ago, and the roof supports. So I'm trying not to yawn. I had 3 roof supports missing, right? And the fourth one, had no clip underneath, and it just locked. It was one of those, you push your finger in, release the top clip, and it comes down, and it's like a scissor action, you know the ones I mean. And you push it up. There's supposed to be like a bracket that clips underneath the body, so it holds it in position, stops it sliding around and moving around. It wasn't even that, it's been cut off. I thought, what a waste of time. How has this company survived? And do you know what? pissed off with it all. It's a simple little things like these. See those curtains behind me? I've got some broken clips, you know, where they're hooking to the rail. I've asked the boss to have some more. Oh, don't know how I can do that. For fuck's sake, what does it take with these bosses to keep drivers happy? Another thing, I've been asking since I got this unit, I've been here probably about 8 weeks now, yeah, for the aircon to be regassed. He's fucking tighter than a duck's arse, I think. You know what? I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up to my back teeth with asking because nothing gets done. And I dare say you're in the same boat as me. You might as well talk to your face turn blue because nothing gets done. Nothing at all. And if everyone said, no, I'm not taking that unit out, I'm not taking that trailer out, something will get done. But the last word I'm going to say is this. If you're thinking of coming into this industry, HGV driver, don't. Because you get shafted from the bosses, you get screwed up by the customers, you got the morons on the road that don't know how to drive, and they cause absolute mayhem. And the trouble is, when you hit them, it causes carnage, because these things don't stop on a sixpence, and they can't turn like that. Ugh, the one that got away. But being honest with you, it's a job that you've got to put up with. I'm 64. Yeah. Where else am I going to take home £800? Well, £700 or £800 a week. What other job am I going to do that? It's like even these doctors, they're striking because they want another pay rise. They're on about 37 hours a week, right? If that. They don't even do a 40-hour week, right? And they're on about, I think was it 21 or £35 an hour. £35 an hour. Yeah. 10 hours, 350, 700. So let's think about it. So 37 hours. So if you said, well, my maths worked it out, 750, I'll say 700, 1,050, 1,050. Yeah, let's just say 1,500 roughly a week they're taking up. The gross pay is £1,500 a week, and they're moaning they want another pay rise. Is that taking the piss or what? These junior doctors, I think it is. Whereas compared with the HGV drivers, what do we get? Yeah, a lot less. And yeah, they're making life-saving decisions. Yeah, and so do we, with these frigging idiots on the road, but not in the sort of same circumstances. Give the doctors credit, it's a difficult job, but I don't think the new pay rise warrants going on strike, because they're just having their cake and eating it, being greedy. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I've waffled on too much, but yeah. Thanks for watching. As I say, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and please like, share and subscribe. See you next video, everyone. Bye for now.